For the computer, the CPU is one of the most important components in the system. Here is the Intel i7, the most common CPU in the world. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. It does all calculating and responding to other devices in computers such as the motherboard, RAM, I/O, and more. If a computer didn't have CPU, then we can't use the computer. In fact, it is not really even a computer without the CPU. The process of making a CPU is complicated and must be done very carefully because the parts of the CPU are very small and delicate. A human hair is over 4,000 times larger than an Intel transistor. In the process of making CPU, the main ingredient is sand. They melt sand and purify it to get silicon. They then shape the silicon into a long cylinder. After they get pure cylinder-shaped silicon, they slice it very thin to get silicon wafers. These wafers form the base of the CPU. Then they do some photolithography to create some of the tiny features on the wafer. Photolithography is where they use light, acid, and special materials to print complicated and small designs. After that, they connect the transistors to wafer in a few layers. Photolithography, the clean transistors, photolithography, clean transistor, and so on. They fill over 2 billion transistors on the i7 3960X. When all of them are finished, they slice the circle-shaped wafers into the rectangular-shaped CPUs, the shape we are used to. After that, they connect the testing machine to the sliced CPUs. From there, they consider whether that the CPU's ability is good or not. In the process of making CPU, people can easily think that the waste happening, but the reality is not as they think. In Intel's process, almost no waste happens. Their most of ingredients are reusable, such as silicon, liquid that is used for lithography, circuit, and so on.